Here we want to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept of the line. Now it's a little bit confusing, right? Because the x-intercept is when y equals 0 and the y-intercept is when x equals 0. So it's kind of a little bit counterintuitive, but you just have to think of it as, right, let me just draw a graph. If you have, let's say here's an x-intercept, here's a y-intercept. So the x-intercept, you're on the x-axis, which means you only have x value. There's kind of nothing happening in the y direction. You're not going up, you're not going down. There's only an x. So y is 0. There's no y. It's only x. Whereas the y-intercept, the y-intercept, there's only y. There's kind of nothing going on in the x direction. Okay, and this is not necessarily what it looks like for this particular equation. So let me actually erase this because we don't know if they're positive or negative. Okay, so let's first find the x-intercept. So to find the x-intercept, we're going to set y equals 0. So 7x plus 4y, but what's y? Y is 0. So let's kind of show that we're setting y equal to 0, equals negative 28. And what's 4 times 0? Well, of course, that whole thing is just 0. So what I get is 7x equals negative 28 divided by 7 divided by 7. These guys cancel, right? So I get x equals negative 28 divided by 7. X equals negative 4. That's the x-intercept. So now to find the y-intercept, oops, what's going on? Y-intercept, I'm going to set x equals 0. So 7, now x is what's 0, so 7 times 0 plus 4y equals negative 28. Well, 7 times 0, that's just 0. So I get 4y equals negative 28 divided by 4, divided by 4. These guys cancel, and I'm left with y equals negative 7. So my x-intercept is x equals negative 4. My y-intercept is y equals negative 7. So if I did want to graph using this is not asked in the problem, but if I did want to go ahead and graph using this, right, what would this look like? Well, x equals negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would have a point right here. And y equals negative 7, we're going to go negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can draw a line, not the best line ever, but a line connecting those 2 points.